Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about will my dog herd? And that means what will my dog herd and who will they work for? So your dog most likely will herd unless they're afraid of stock. If they have instinct, they're going to herd in one way. If they don't have instinct, they'll herd in another way, which I call obedience around livestock. But will they herd all animals? Well, some dogs really like sheep, some like ducks, some will work goats and cattle, and some only prefer one type of animals. I've had dogs that work sheep and cattle. I've had dogs that don't want to work cattle. So you really have to ask your dog and see what they prefer and what they want to work. I said a lot of dogs will work almost any stock. But there are some dogs that have very definite preferences. Most dogs have their own style of working. They can be working close to their stock, or some of them like to work far off. They can be upright, which means they stand up on their front end, or they can be more stylish, which means they usually work with their front end down and their rear end up. They can be pushy, which means they just want to always apply pressure to the stock, or they can be sticky, which means they tend to want to flank instead of apply pressure. And sometimes those dogs tend to clap, which means drop down on the ground when they stop, and they can sometimes be hard to get up and get moving again. Your dog can be anywhere from confident to tentative, and that's going to change depending on their experience and their personalities. Will your dog work with other dogs? Well, that depends too. Almost all of my dogs have worked together with another dog. When another dog is out there, especially if it's one of my dogs, they will honor each other, which means they'll both work together. It isn't like one dog takes over and says, I don't even realize you're there, but they will work together. It's called a brace when two dogs work together. And who will they work for? Some dogs will work for anyone. Neighbor comes up, they'll work for him if they give the right cues. Some dogs don't want to work for anyone but you. Others will work for people that they know. Some will work for people that are the same sex as the handler. So you never know if your dog will work for someone else or not. And if you want to have someone else work your dog, try it and see what you find out. The final answer is, will your dog work? How will they work? Who will they work for? It depends. All right, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.